Alright gamers, welcome to the next Half-Life chapter. My name is Nvoyhinz, and today we're going to be heading into the Lambda Reactor Complex, which is down here. So the way down there is to press the big red button, then run to get on the lift, which should soon take us down, I believe, if we're lucky enough. There we go. So the Lambda Complex is sort of where we're headed. I'm kind of stuck here. Oops. So we're going to be going down there, but me at a slower pace, it looks like. So kind of slipping and sliding here. So when we get down the elevator, we'll see what's popping. So there is some head crabs in here on top of the boxes here. You can kind of snipe them to begin with. There's also a bull squid right around here, so take care of him. That'll be that. I think there's a head crab I didn't kill. Killing head crabs with a shotgun always feels like overkill. So, take care of those. And then, there's enough supplies here to go around, so take your time to get the supplies that you can, because we're going to be moving into bigger and better things coming soon. So, just take the time to grab some supplies, and you'll be on your way. So climb up with a big yellow ladder, get some health while you're here, some shotgun ammo, some grenades never hurt either, and then we're gonna walk into the next area. You know how it be. Okay, my game lagged. So we're gonna get into this now. By the way, what you're about to witness is a Black Ops fight. You may have remembered from the chapter Apprehension. These were not overly fun. They move fast, they're hard to see. So you can kind of just do your best to deal with them as quick as you can, because they hurt quite a bit. So I always just try to, stand out in the open for a second only. So I don't believe I got them all yet, but just sort of make a round, just make sure. So there's only 3 in this area, but there's more. So you can break these boxes down to get some supplies if you need it, because you might take bit of damage there. Now keep your wits about you when you go about like a staircase up there. So that's why. So that one was waiting to ambush me. So got me down to 20 health. That is not epic, but luckily there's a solution for that. And it's down the stairs here, so you can get as much health as you can from this machine, and then get as much HEV as you can from this machine. That way you can actually move on, have a little bit of health to your name, and just keep on trucking. So there's not a lot going on there. It's another type of arena thing, but when you get over to here, just take the elevator. I don't know if I've never tried if you actually just kind of just run to the elevator. Do the Black Ops soldiers notice you? Probably. You probably take enough damage to die at that point. But in this next area, this is another area you kind of want to take it slow. So, as soon as you walk towards the silo, a grunt will spawn behind you. But there's also going to be one here. There's also going to be another one behind him. There's the one behind us, as we know. So you can destroy these barrels. That'll take care of that one pretty fast. And there's this one on the far side. Take care of him. And that should make it a little safer. Now you may have heard a door open. We're going to head over to here. Climb the ladder if you're not going to jump. But we're going to find a friend, finally.
Opening that door until I was sure you had scoured the area. This is the last entrance to the Lambda Complex. Every other has been sealed off to contain the invasion. When we realized that you might actually make it here, we drew straws to see who should stay behind to let you through. Obviously, I drew the short one.
Aww.
My colleagues are waiting at the tip of the Lambda reactor. Waiting for you, I mean. The reactor is shut down right now, but you can activate it on your way up. You'll have to flood the core anyway to get into the teleportation labs. You're not authorized to know about those. But
Really?
I can see you already know a great deal more than any one man is supposed to.
So, there's a lot we got to do, but take advantage of the crossbow ammo while you're here. So this guy will lead you over to here. He's going to have to open another retinal scanner, so be patient with him. But we got to flood the core, and we got to go through the teleporter. So there's a lot to do here in this chapter. But luckily in here there's more HEV ammo, and there's more health. So if you didn't get enough from the last arena, then by all means you can either climb these explosive boxes or take the elevator like a normal person. Where's the switch? There's it is. Oh, I've never actually, I don't remember ever taking the elevator too much. But there we go. Now you want to take a minute and go to the test firing chamber. There's this guy here that's going to talk to you. He built the gluon gun, which we'll take here. So the gluon gun is a pretty cool weapon. So you can sort of just yoink whatever's in front of you with it. And then if you need ammo, there's some right here. So it's another thing you can sort of just destroy with. So it's a bit of fun, if I do say so myself. But when you grab that, just go to this elevator, which will take you to the Lambda Complex, which we're gonna spend quite a bit of time in. That's kind of the pinnacle of this next area. So I'm gonna wait for the elevator to finish here. There's quite a bit of commotion going on in here, so sort of take it a little slow. As you can see, there's Vortigaunts right there that are going to greet us. So I'm going to show you first. There's a Vortigaunt, 2 Vortigaunts here actually, I didn't notice. But there's the maintenance station, there's the auxiliary tank reactor access. So we're going to wait on that one. There's a Barney right here. But you can keep walking down these stairs, and there's going to be a scientist who will kind of tell you what's going on.
You'll need to activate both pumps to flood the reactor, and then that access pipe down there will take you to the core. Time is short.
So he's a little impatient, rightfully so. But as you can see here on this map, we need to get pump 1 and tank 1 working, and then pump 2 and tank 2 to work, which will flood the core and go into the tank auxiliary through the maintenance access. So we're going to do that. So we go back to this area. We're going to wait on that, like I said. And then, oh, there's stuff going on here. Should have been more aware. Thought I could take him down. But so as you see here, there's the coolant system to the left and the coolant system to the right. So I was kind of just waiting for these guys to spawn here. But anyway, I stop using the shotgun so much and run out of ammo. So I guess it feels right if we go and do number 1 first. So we're gonna go to the blue side first. And take a gander down this hallway. This Vortigaunt will spawn behind us, unfortunately. We're gonna walk into here. It's not the most homey experience. There's gonna be 2 alien grunts that kind of greet you. Another one right here. I don't want to use too many of these yet. Wish I had some revolver ammo. But keep on going. Now, this room has a lot of head crabs in it, so sort of keep an eye on them. There's also Vortigaunt right here. A couple of them. And so what you need to do is just turn on the pump and then find our way out of here. Try not to get fragged by what spawns. So climb up the ladder, just find your way out just as you would normally. They're going to be back into here now, just because things will... Oh, I took damage, oops. Just because things will spawn if you're not out of there, I believe. Just try and make a quick exit. So then we're going to go over to the next area, because we just flooded that one successfully. We're going to go to the coolant system 2, which is the orange side. Unfortunately, this is going to get in our way, so we have to sort of crawl through the spaces. So there's going to be more grunts over here, so try to take care of it the best you can. There's also more barnacles over here, so try to Try to avoid running into the barnacles best you can. And then we're going to go into here. There's a valve right here to turn off the steam, because the steam will burn you. Ha, steam. Nice one, valve. And then another room with a lot of head crabs. There's also going to be a couple of vortigons in here as well, I believe. So, grab some batteries here, luckily. Turn on this one. And as you can see here on the sign, it'll show we're about to get... Okay, so we got green lights on all of them, so that means now we got to go to the core and then through the tank auxiliary. That's the next step. Oh crap. Didn't realize we were that short. So go back the exact way you came. You can actually jump into the water to avoid taking damage. There's a health kits there to avoid the barnacles, though, you have to be aware. And we're going to walk back the same way that we came. Now, the area that we went to first to get some supplies, since we did both of those, I'd recommend you go back there. Now, going back there, you can get some supplies, but you're also going to hear a witty comment from this fella.
Turned on the pumps. Now take the access pipe, plug the core, and get on up to the labs without delay.
So, you can also use the time to get more HCV and first aid if you didn't run out. That's the best way to go about it. So keep on walking. Now we're going to go to the auxiliary tank reactor. Now there's a lot of stuff going on here, so just try to take it as slow as you can here. This door actually will close on you if you're just standing in the doorway like me. Should be another... Yeah, there he is behind the pipe. So, take care of them. If you need a health pack, there's one here. And if you stick around long enough, there's another guy that spawns, so you can take care of him as well. And another guy that spawns if you're even slower, like me. Now you may notice the water's kind of shallow, but you're fine. So just jump in it. We're going to go flow to the main reactor. So just head down this tunnel here. It should load into the next level. Come up to resurface for some air. Keep on going. And now you'll see there's these two valves. So turn both of them, they'll raise the water pressure. And then you're going to climb all the way, or keep going. And so climb up the ladders here. There are vortigons throughout this, so sort of keep an eye on the vortigons, but there's also some shocking electrical, pulses that you want to watch out for. But just keep trying to climb the ladders here. It's kind of a difficult ride. So we're going to go through this door, I believe. And then into Lambda Reactor D. So I'm going to wait for this door to close, because there's nothing over here. But just keep on walking, because now we're in a new area of the labs. Take advantage of the supply depots in each of these things. Get some ammo and such. So we can climb this ladder here. I always just climb to the very top of the ladder. Crouch, then just press space. Safely get over there. And then there's another supply depot over here you can take advantage of. There's nothing except that going on here. There's a security guard right here who can give us some health. He can't, but we're going to walk over to here. There's going to be a grunt spawns here. Take care of him. Keep on walking. A grunt spawns behind us. Not too nice. Take care of the vortigons as well. Now, G-man there. So, basically, just keep on walking here. There's this lab, which kind of unnecessary. There's really nothing to it, but I'll show it anyway, just for... You can get teleported into it, but a lot of these teleporters are sort of confusing and unnecessary. So I always just keep on walking. There's also millions of these doors here. So just keep on trying to get down here. Now this is where we're actually going to need to go, but I'm going to show something else first. Just if you go down these stairs, there's a little bit of supplies over here. It's kind of a pain to get to, but if you need some health or maybe some glue-on gun ammo, you can use this to your advantage. So go back up the ladder if you don't need it, and then we're gonna head into where I said we need to head. So the orange portals are what we need, but as you can see, the green portal is where the output is. So we're gonna want a platform below us when we do these outputs. So like now, we're gonna go. So we have the platform. Now, we're gonna go through port 2. I hope I'm right on all these. You should be able to see where you're gonna be teleporting on each one. So now we're on port 2. So then, we got port 4 through 5 through 6. So we're gonna be looking up to see where it is we're gonna be teleporting next. Which should be right to there, so we're going to use port 4. And then we can jump on it as soon as we see a platform. So we're on the platform now. Now, I believe it's port 7, and that'll teleport us elsewhere. So you'll get a loading screen if you did it right, and that'll put us into this room. So you got to be kind of fast about it. You have to get and open door 1. Now, this is a little difficult because there's this moving up and down thing. So you can jump from place to place with that. Now you need to open both of them so that the doors are low enough where you can actually jump out of them. So I'm going to wait a little bit so I can get the platform here. But all you need to do is jump right in, and it'll teleport you to the next area that actually needs to be. So we're on this side of the fence. We're just going to go through the door into the next room. So we're going to be in another hallway here. Just a couple of head crabs down yonder. They're all guarding a HEV health. So if it's that important to you, go and grab it. Now we're going to climb up this ladder, and we're going to be in the clear. So Lab A, where we need to be. So they're a bit holed up here. So we finally made it to the Lambda labs that we've been seeking for multiple days on end. So we're going to hear them out.
Freeman, you finally found us.
So this is the guy. We thought you'd never make it.
This is the supply depot for our first survey team. Quite a few handsome specimens were collected from the door and brought back this way.
Make sure your weapons are reloaded right now.
There is an immense portal over there, created
This
by
guy
the
will explain
immense
everything.
concentration of a single powerful being. You will know it when you see it. I hate to say this, but you must kill it if you can.
Yeah, you better kill it.
Of course, you owe us nothing, Mr. Freeman, but you've come this far. You know as much about these creatures as anyone.
Enough to know that if you don't wipe it out, there won't be much for you to come home to.
Yes. So, if you're willing, my colleague is waiting for you at the main portal controls. He will open the gates for you, Mr. Freeman. Do hurry.
Don't forget to gear up. I'll cover you while you're waiting for that portal.
So as he said, don't forget to gear up. So there's going to be quite a few things that we can take advantage of. So there's this room, which will have basically every ammo that you could possibly need. And there's also this room that'll have basically all the ammo you could possibly need. So when we get over to here, we're going to get this scientist to follow us first. He's going to come over to here. He's going to show us a few things. Most importantly, this, which he'll explain here, I think. But anyway, so this is called a long jump module. I'm not sure why the scientist is missing his dialogue. But essentially, you use it to navigate through the world beyond. I'm kind of quoting it as much as I can remember. But essentially, you got to crouch and jump and then press forward. That's how you use it. He'll open up the, that'll be a sort of like an airlock. But anyway, so before you get in there, definitely recommend doing some HEV, some first aid. We're going to get in here with the portal. And then Walter, I believe his name is going to tell us what's going on.
Practice your long jump if you must, but hurry up.
So if you need to practice, yeah, definitely use this time. It's definitely worthwhile. So there's also these ladders here. Now there is actually, unfortunately, going to spoil it here, there's a little bit of a fight we need to take here. So while we're waiting for Walter up there to start the portal, we're going to sort of get prepared. We're gonna have our first go around with what are called alien controllers, which I kept accidentally calling the grunts. So
Once it's begun, I
we're
must
good.
not be interrupted,
Well.
or I will have to start all over again. Don't enter the beam until I give the okay. Understood?
So as he said, he can't be interrupted. So basically, your job right now is to stop him from being interrupted, and that means killing anything that'll come through the portal here. So you'll see them spawn. You really can't miss them. There's beams of light everywhere. It's a pain in the ass. They're really loud. But these are the alien controllers. So I always like to go at them with a revolver. It takes 2 shots to the head, and they're dead. So you know, just make an effort to try and get them done as fast as you can. Now Walter does have health, so if you're not careful, he can and will die. So that's why you can't let him get interrupted, because they're going to fire at him as much as they're going to fire at you. So if they get anywhere close, just try and deal with them as quick as you can, so that he doesn't get worried. Now he's saying to get in a position now. He's going to tell you exactly when you need to jump in it. If you jump in it too early, you will die. So be smart about it. So it's ready, jump in, and it looks like we'll explore the world beyond in the next episode. So we have finally reached Zen. So we're going to explore Zen in the future episodes. So I want to thank you for watching this, and we'll see you in Zen. More than ever, take care.